Is it the dance you enjoy, or is that just something to do with your hands while you get shit-faced? Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government, led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Which is suspicious timing, if you ask me.
It is. So that's 2 reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Moving during the scan. Eyes up, please.
Okay.
Shut up!
Fuck.
All units. Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location. I'm putting an end to this. Over.
Let's give him what for. Cheers, blood.
Negative. No sign of suspect.
Until you find them. Drone, initiate search protocol.
Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
Albion says they're protecting us. Kelly's out there making a killing and no one's doing anything about that. Don't know who I'm supposed to trust.
SIRS
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
So let's be friendly and say hello.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
My guy is proper paranoid, innit?
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Right, okay. What is this place? An ancient video game temple? There's so many fucking traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Piss easy. I got this.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
I don't want to get involved. Bloody roads.
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Wait. Calm down, man.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Fuck no. Think more resistancy.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Wait! Albion knows you're in London. Kill me if you got to, but run!
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Hamish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Believe me, we know. Why else would I be risking my ass here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, we want your help. Cass is no friend of ours. He tried to end us and he had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what...
Move!
Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. Guess you weren't
Shit.
lying about that part. Fuck. Think, Amy. Think. Shit, fine. Table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go.
We found him!
No!
Move in!
Shit,
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
fucking sideways.
suspect.
Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over.
Returning to HQ. Search terminated.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Tower of London? Security's pretty tight there.
I like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
What's good, mate?
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Believe me, not my idea. But Nigel Cass is doing a big meeting in there, and we think he's going to unveil a death ray pointing at the moon or something. And the moon is not getting death rayed on my watch.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Send me their info.
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, yes. Nothing, no, I was told.
A spy that's been after our potential recruit is nearby. You could hack their optic to erase all the intel they've gathered. It would certainly help our prospect if you dealt with them. All the intel has been wiped. That should set SIRS back a bit. Our prospect should be quite pleased by that. Speaking of which, I have some exciting news about the man you just helped.
What's he saying, Bagsy?
His network activity shows he's been trying to hack the National Health Service.
Now that's dark, man. The NHS is already on its last legs. It doesn't need some hacker fucking with it.
You're right. What if he injected some easily deletable code or opened an easily closable back door? Blimey, it might take me seconds to fix. Come on, just connect me to a hospital server and I'll sort it.
Piss easy. I got this.
I don't have anywhere to stay. My fault. How did I get here? I never imagined.
Huh?
What do you think is strong? Your ridiculous fucking nose.
I don't know. No, listen. You know yourself. Away from you dickheads. No. No, listen.
You found the spot.
No, I did. No, I did do that.
That's the CTOS up there.
Careful now.
Done.
Bagley, what you got for me?
Oh, look at that. He hasn't been exploiting vulnerabilities at all. He's been patching them. Looks like our hacker's a grey hat.
Go on.
He's been particularly focused on exploits around the organ transfer list. Anyone who got their hands on these exploits would have a lot of control over that waiting list.
Oh, come on. How are we not going to look into that? Bagley, set up a meet and greet.
Control to all units, possible hostiles near your location. Received, we are trailing the target.
Was not looking.
Suspect is unsighted.
Keep your eyes open.
Unsighted sweeping
They could
area.
be anywhere.
And don't. Blast.
Control. Let's put out an APW. We're getting nowhere here.
So, dead sec. Nice to meet one of you in the flesh.
We saw your handiwork at the hospital. Impressive stuff.
Cheers, but it's not enough to stop the Kellys. They smuggled out hundreds of organs before I could close the exploit.
Ah, not good.
I'd steal back the organs myself, but I'm no match for those thugs.
Cool, cool. We're on it.
Cheers. Help me out and I won't forget it. One good turn deserves another.
Our Grey Hat has already worked out the smuggling ring's headquarters. I'm passing the details to your optic.
I think it's time to have a poke around. All right, we're here.
Good. The stolen organs should be in an ambulance on site.
Might be hacked. Knock that shit down.
Hold on. Listen. Yeah, I guess. Listen.
You need to say that one,
Check it out.
Okay.
Closing in. Have a see something so jolly.
That's it. I'm looking for him.
Area clear. Moving on. They'll just let you go. I'm empty.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
I'm coming for you.
Received. Watching for suspect.
Putting an end to the chase now.
Initiate lockdown. Get down.
Received, we are in pursuit.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
I'm moving up on them.
That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
Don't have enough to eat, nowhere to stay.
Nothing more we can do. They're gone.
That's the vehicle there.
I'll cover you, though.
Bring the crew over. That's it. They're gone.
Quiet. Listen.
The body down here.
Spread out and find them. Go.
All persons found in contravention of the law will be subject to prosecution.
Yeah, no one here, but I'll keep looking.
place for some art. Right, so we've got the vehicle. Now what?
I suppose our friend would like it if you took the organs to a hospital, but you could also technically eat them. I don't have a strong opinion either way. Well done. I'll let the hospital staff know about this special delivery while you call our hacker friend.
Job done.
Brilliant. Rich bastards don't deserve to get preferential treatment. That's not how things should work.
So, do you want to fight? Not me, just in general. For DedSec.
All right, mate. I'm in.
All right, now let's schedule your mandatory DedSec face tat. Just kidding. Welcome to the team.
Thank you. I'm ready for action.
Brilliant.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London. If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
I still can't believe Albion took over the tower. Seeing it like this is heartbreaking.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
What was that? You're done for now.
I cannot wait for Friday, mate. Simmons? Do you know him? Anyway, no matter. He's the one who organised our team-building activity. He's rounded up a few of the prisoners they brought in a little while ago. The ones who didn't have any relatives. He figures it'll make for an easier time when we declare them missing. Right, so the fun part. He's going to release them into an open field while we get our shots in. I'll bet you a pint I can get rid of 10 before you. You're on, you slimy bastard. Listen here. I'm going to tell you something, and it's between you and me. Completely off the record, yeah? The whole thing's quite disturbing to me. They've got good reason to close off parts of the building, but at the end of the day, it's a load of bollocks. This place is a treasured part of London's history, of its culture. Great, powerful men have ruled over this fortress. The citizens of London have an obligation to it. You can't keep people out. They must visit it, breathe in its very essence, so that they too can become great. But again, this is all between you and me, mate. Carry on now.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You know much more about Cass than I do.
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him.
Huh.
He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously?
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
You don't think it's going to make certain aspects of our job redundant, do you?
Not a chance. Director Cast takes care of the zone. You know
Stand
that.
down!
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
This new project the director's presenting upstairs is a game changer.
Can't wait to see it roll out. This is going to make our jobs that much easier and safer.
Yeah. You don't think it's going to make certain aspects of our job redundant, do you?
Not a chance. Director Cast takes care of the zone.
Violence won't get us out of it. Collaborate, and together we will conquer.
I heard someone saying DedSec was back. They better not be. Just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have models.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Fantastic.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
Oh, no.
Oh, Director Cass is a genius engineer, but everything he designs is weaponized.
I know he's a little obsessed, but he's trying to keep them safe. Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always an element that's going to resist order, right?
But I think he likes...
Sure, but I thought we're taking care of them.
Nothing amiss. You need dead set. I've heard some talk on the street that they may be back in the but I'm not.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Senior's death.
I want to see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company, but I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Well, shit. Cass really isn't right in the head, and they're trusting him with the security of London.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
That's a lot easier to get behind than a person fucking up and accidentally hurting others.
Always keeps a curtain straw. Goes in and out of his flat with that black briefcase. Wears his leather gloves.
Hey, you're right.
How's it going?
See, the best Cass knows what he's doing. It will do you no good to question his directive.
I'm not questioning his bloody directive.
How are you getting on with those guys?
Why we're not being sent out against those fucking thugs.
Wouldn't do to miss him. He's presenting to the stakeholder.
That's why I know. If I mess this up, the whole project is delayed. No, Al.
Don't even joke about that. I don't even want to think about what Director Cass would do. Just make sure you get it done.
Welcome to Project Themis.
Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone Not even myself to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
A building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How do I get out, Bagley?
The catacombs, fam.
This won't end well for you. Just stay put. Don't go anywhere.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Fuck. He's crazed. And anything coming out of that brain case will be crazed, including this Themis project. Damn. What the fuck? Fuck's sake! I don't like this. I really don't.
was that?